All right, Grand Rising, everyone. It's Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. Oh, it's a whirlwind. Okay. So I was about to go back downstairs, but I'm like, let me do a quick video real quick. Um, mm, I just seen some clip about the mother or the woman or the something that made friends with the devil to save their child. And I started putting these cards back on this side. I don't know why I did that, but it was making me think about this card because this was in the reverse the other day, but it's in the upright, legal matters, so on and so forth. But it's almost like I don't know what somebody's trying to put together, but I feel like somebody is not somebody's mother that did this. I don't know if this has something to do with the moon, this masculine, two other hidden women that could have been connected to this person, either through lineage, friendship, work, tribe, or this circle of people that was doing something to take from the sun. But it's almost like God got this son, so why trust any man or anybody that's trying to do whatever this is? I also feel like at some point in time, this child also could be a child of the boogeyman. Something very strange going on. And I think it's still, there's some trickery here to do something, to claim something, or to have title or claim to something that is not somebody's. Also, somebody could be, that could be strange because if somebody is have African DNA and they claiming to be the mother of this child, but this child is an American empress, that's not good because then I don't know. I just don't see something good about it. I don't know. I don't like it. Like I said, this could just be another child of this Moshe energy trying to do something when it comes to the Son of God because they've been able to hide the identity and use so many people that lied and said that they was the mother. Many will come in my name. Jesus said many are going to come in my name saying that I am the Christ and will deceive many. Like, I'm going to keep on saying that because that's either saying that Jesus is saying he is not the Christ, somebody else is, or um, many people are going to come in Jesus' name. This could be somebody else's name. They could have a real name in this world today. Like, they could have a real name. I don't want to use a name because then it's gonna, you know what I'm saying. But they could have a real other name, right? Um, like just any random name, and or it could be a popular name. It could be somebody's name today. They could be using this person's name or their title or a code or something that goes along with this person, right? And they could use that to gain access to something and then get the access to the information of who the Christ is. And then they could be saying, I'm the Christ now. Like they could be coming in Jesus' name, but saying that they are the Christ. And the Christ could have her or his old name today. Do you understand? So that's like somebody using whatever Jesus' name would be today as access point. So they're coming in that name of that entity and they're either saying there's nothing else left here. um you know, Jesus is the only one. There's no Christ, or there's no couple, or there's no something like this. I'm trying to, because we always say it this way, but I want to just get this clear, even for myself. I mean, if you read it at the surface level, you'll get that. Many are going to come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and deceive many. So I'm telling you, that either mean that Jesus was saying, because you know how people are like, yes, in Jesus' name, in Jesus' name. Just, I don't know, it's just making me think about it in a couple different ways here. It's like a web or something. But one thing we can say for sure is it could come off as he was trying to say that I'm not the Christ, that somebody else is the Christ. So if people saying that I am Jesus and the Christ, they could be lying, right? Or deceiving many. And then that could also be somebody using this information of this entity that would be Jesus to gain an access point, right? And then get the information of who the Christ is that got their own name, and use that information to do something, get money or something. It's something that somebody's doing here. And we don't know if this person that everybody is looking at as this Jesus is the actual person. Could be. Because it feels like at some point in time, there is division between Jesus and Christ. When we see just Jesus, and then sometimes we see Jesus Christ, and sometimes we see Christ Jesus, where Christ is being put in the headline or the front line, and then Jesus is coming after that. And then sometimes it'll say Jesus first and then the Christ. So I don't know. This could be what this is, but this could also be a disassociation where Jesus don't want to share. He's being selfish or something with the Christ. Vice versa. Male, female. I do feel like it's a male, female component here. Even though they're trying to hijack and redo the creation story or the beginning again, they probably done it already a couple times during these cycles. That creation has already began, and the two people are separated, whether spiritually, physically, emotionally. They've been separated. The thing about this time was it was supposed to be a coming back together, or coming together, not more of whatever this is, this division. But I said somebody could be running, or they could just be used to the whole thing being looked at in their own, I mean, as they the only one. But like, I think this was coming up last night in the read. Because maybe it wasn't Jesus that was being on that cross. Maybe Jesus was the cross and somebody else was being hung on that cross. Or maybe Christ was the cross and Jesus was being hung on it. It's very strange how it is. You would have to be one of the two of these people to realize this. And one or two of these people had the upper hand, or the fame, or the connections, or the whatever. And somebody was just looked at as just something that was just there. People knew about the energy as a source. Maybe they could come touch the coattail or rub on this person like a genie in a bottle to get what they want, and keep whoever this is under wraps. And then when it do come out that this person matches this energy of this other entity that's been walking the plane, somebody will want to end the life of this person. It's almost like the two can't ever come together. One has to die or something like this. I don't know. It's just weird to me. But it's almost like somebody do got the upper hand because they've been able to move some kind of way, like Jagger or something like this. because it's almost like somebody didn't have to do that, especially if this is a energy that has a bad energy on them, or they do this and that or something. But also here, I give men in your whatever, but I don't know if that's true. I feel like somebody's trying to take the credit from God or look like a God, or it's something like this, okay? Because if the girl is me, I don't know, this could be somebody else or something like this, but if the girl is me, I'm not looking for no man or no woman to do nothing or be more powerful than God on this earth to be able to stop something that's coming from me that God couldn't stop. This could be a baby emperor energy or somebody that's youthful or they look too small to do the job. The armor on this person is a lot bigger. These just fell out to the side, so I'm just looking at them. Like the armor is too big for whoever this is, a small person, a baby person, or a small person. There is some kind of conflict about whatever this is. Okay. And then we got the 9 of Cups here. Somebody's reaping season. Now, I feel like this is somebody else that's been able to reap, but this is supposed to be somebody here reaping something, right? And somebody's working on this here. And somebody's not protected while they're working on this, though. There could be some strife if this is this energy here. If these two have already been, if they took a person of this masculine and matched it up with this stepsister, this could be these two. And they're being, this one is not being protected. This one is getting strife. This could be the Sarah energy, but I don't know. There's something very finicky about these people. It's just something very, I just don't know. I have no idea. There's a love-hate relationship with everybody towards me, though, I feel, whatever this is. Because it wasn't supposed to go this way. They've been playing this game where somebody could have been the main energy, whether it be Yeshua or Christ. And they've been using other people at their side that don't have the quality or the something like this, that they've been leaving somebody else outcast for whatever reason. I mean, I would like to say it's for protection, but that's to leave somebody out in the cold and ignorant, not doing anything to strengthen themselves, not giving them the material to keep fighting another day. Or when you hide somebody, like I think when they hid Aurora, I think that was her name in Sleeping Beauty, when they hid her in the thing in the woods with the fairies or whatever, they taught her how to clean. She was doing things or whatever, tending to the animals. She was doing something. She wasn't just, not learning something. But I guess it doesn't matter if you're not learning something. If she didn't know the truth about who she was, that she had been taken from the kingdom, she was forced to prick her finger or whatever, because of a jealous person or something. Um, Again, this could be the jealous person. Maleficent had something for this little girl after a while too. Okay, so this is kind of strange here, because even if this person took my person and they went amongst the kingdom and started to mingle 20 years ago or something, when we were supposed to do this, and he took another female, and this is her that's taking a deal with the devil to protect me, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is, or my seed now or something. I don't know. There's something, there's a dynamic here, that somebody is not just only keeping somebody out of the picture and out of the loop and out of the intel because they're protecting them. No, because somebody is sharp. Somebody could be even more sharp or as sharp as this other energy if they were given the same opportunities. There's something about the only thing that's different between somebody had the opportunity. And instead of sharing it with the right person, they shared it with other people, which built these people up to have information or intel that they was never supposed to have. And now something is off here. And I don't think it's about, I think it's because somebody was jealous of or didn't want, or they knew the potential, or they knew that the other person was equal to them. And around these people, it can look like that person is only the big dog. Rather, somebody put them up to this, or it was their own choice or something like this. But many people could be coming saying, yeah, I know Jesus. I was with Jesus, or whatever this person's real name would be in this day. I was a part of his entourage, or I was walking with him or something like this. And then they're going into court saying, I'm the Christ, give me the inheritance. No, I'm the Christ, give me the inheritance, give me the, but nobody is giving to the real Christ. You understand? So they could be using their connection to this man or this person or this woman or whoever will be walking, or my pair or my partner or whatever this will be, distant relative or whatever this is, right? But the access word has something to do with the other person that is equally yoked, or if not underneath me, supposed to be. But they gave all the opportunities for growth and understanding to this person only. They didn't give it to me. It's something like that. Yeah, and I feel like somebody called false judgment, or this was the wrong judgment to make here. See, it's something about love bombing too, because it gives me that energy of like, I would not want these two, is care. Like I never faked like these people. I actually did really like these people. So if this is even this sister, this half sister, I mean this stepsister or whatever like this in my person, okay? Because whenever they took whatever this was, the last cycle or a cycle before that, that's what they did. They just filled a space with another woman that becomes more important than me to this person. Rather, it's like supposed to be business or something like this, okay? But see, this is what this gives me. This Yaba's heart energy, because somebody is a witch, okay? Their mama a witch, something like this. And it's like when she saying that song, I don't know just where you're going, but I'll make it up to you. This is something here. Because I feel like this is something here. Like somebody is trying to send away the original person. Like you ain't even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be next to this person. But I don't know if this person is working with this person because this person's scared to face me, or I don't know what this is, but it just, I feel bad if these people is being persecuted, but I refuse to not be who I am right now. I don't have a choice. I'm not gonna ante myself up for something. And I feel like somebody feels like, oh, that's a weak, but no, excuse me. This this song is a couple years old or something, so it's like, yeah. So really, it wasn't about my weight, because this woman, and this, if this is a deeper connection than we know, this woman is plus size too. So it's not about the weight. Then it would be about race then, or if it's not about a race, right? Then because somebody, okay, hmm somebody is always already supposed to have gone through a transformation here. Then it's about power struggle. It's about continuing to make somebody look small. And with this little emperor behind here, whether it's a male or a female, you know, with this red hair or whatever, there's somebody's hiding here. Somebody that's powerful. This emperor is shoved up under all of this. There's strife on both sides. These two in the middle, and then this emperor in the middle, way in the back. So, like I said, I could be this emperor. Like this could be why people is bothered. Like, who are you, man? You ain't even been around us. You don't even know nothing about. We don't trust you or something. But it's like, dude, I'm the whole emperor back here that people been playing in my face or something. Okay, or these could be the people that came before me, but now somebody is supposed to be here, and I don't want to be here without all my information and my intel regenerated, without being fully restored. But I mean, it's almost like we here. I'm not claiming that, but I'm just saying the energy is saying that that's where we're really at, though, and that these people bear false witness. Why though? I don't know, because maybe they know. Maybe the part that they do care is that they know what's going to happen if somebody find this out, and they're afraid of losing you for good or to somebody bad, or if you gotta, if this usually happens, if you're gonna have to go with these people, it's better to end up doing it this way so you can go with these people than going with these people, because these people are going to, it's something like But if somebody's like, who's going to fuck anywhere? Like these people gonna go. Like I don't know. Like I'm somebody about to be mad ain't gonna be me. I think that's something that my so called mom used to say, right? Or maybe these people just thought they knew best, or maybe they had their own secret agenda or their own something, that would be hidden, or this wasn't supposed to come out yet, or maybe if this is a marriage or something between me and this person got in the middle here, it will expose this person, and then this person will have to give everything to this person. I don't know, somebody panicking because I feel like there's a father grandfather complex where somebody did leave everything to somebody. I don't know what this is. Maybe these two is getting nervous. I don't know what this is. Something a little bit deeper. I don't know what this is. Okay. But I went downstairs and remember I had these little chips or whatever, these little game piece chips. And so I was just playing around and I just shook it. I just shook the bottle or whatever. Because I'm thinking maybe I could use these instead of using those cards. Because I feel like I keep getting the same words with those cards. So I brought these up here. Um, and I only dumped it a little bit, and we got 5 things here. It could be something about Georgia, okay? Something about somebody's AC or California. I'm also seeing Colorado. It could be 3 places or something like this, okay? We got AU. I don't know what the AU is, okay? And also Australia, okay? And then we got this O energy or this own energy or this world card energy here. I'm also hearing dances with wolves or dancing with wolves. I think that's Kevin Costner that's in there. Matter of fact, I think that's one of my favorite movies too. I like those type of movies. We also got AOC. Okay, because again, then AOC is giving me, yeah, this person been altered, but this give me the same thing as this brother of this Sarah, which be the 90s generation of the step family. So I don't get what that's about. I know if the step family took my spouse and linked them up with their daughter and went into the underworld. I don't know what this is. I'm also seeing this blue here. Okay. And I know, okay, I don't know if there's somebody's energy here. This blue energy. She's sitting on this robe here. But also the sister kind of remind me, like I told y'all, of Stormy Daniels, but the sister also remind me of that one dude that I think he might be transgender, Jeffree Star or something like this. Okay. This also remind me of this sister, her sister, the stepsister, the one that took my genes when I was about 16. Now there's some code to that, right? They ended up spending the night at my house when I was at me and my dad's house when I was away. And when I came back, all my genes were missing. Like we were like, she was really thin or whatever. I don't even know if we were like the same size. So I was probably like a, a 9, 10 or something, a juniors or whatever back then. And I would think she was like a 6, 7, 8. She was small. I don't know. Maybe we were around the same because she was a little curvy for a little tall, cute, a little white girl. Okay. So, but in a nice way. Okay. But I'm just thinking like, but then when I got some back, they were all cut up. So this could be significant. Like stores speak to me different. So this could be significant to as to what happened. Somebody stripped somebody did something. Somebody could have took something out of my house or out of my room that had my DNA on it or something, and they could have used this for something. Somebody, an entity or aliens could have been using this child for whatever reason, because this child was going through a lot of shit at that time, right? Enough to make this person be emancipate herself from the family or her mother and go on her own way with an older man. So we're not really gossiping. We're telling a story. This is biblical. We're not talking about this shit is written. We're not, this ain't nothing should be a secret. And if these people would have just been honest, or they didn't try to kick me out of my own, whatever the fuck this is, this would not be the case here. Maybe I would be more centered, or maybe I wouldn't be cussing so much, or maybe if I went to these monasteries or whatever these people did, or through whatever training they went through, maybe I wouldn't come off so rough. So somebody wanted me to be like a rough hewn kind of energy or something hard to accept, also going through things and tribulations that other people would not be experiencing. They may not even be able to see it by sight, and then rub people the wrong way because they're not understanding where I'm coming from and what I'm going through, and why somebody doesn't like a Christ energy or Yeshua energy will be here and be safe and sound or something, and will not have a solid footing. But all of these other people that have been hiding and lying to and hiding from me about something, or hiding even information about me from me, they're comfortable. That makes no sense to me. You know, my children are with my real DNA or something could be hiding from, they could be hiding them from. It's something weird as fuck here. And then how are these people calling the shots on me when they've been taken something, even if it's memories or something like this, and then they've been hiding or something, and they block me out of whatever, or they decide to build something in the background without me, or decide to try to not trust me. Well, damn, I'm the one that should have trust issues. I'm the one who should have, I'm Truman. I'm the one who should have the fucking trust issues. That don't make no sense. You know, these people are linked up, really, like linked up. Like this is like that's supposed to be your dad, or this supposed to be your husband or something. But the link that they got with whoever these people is stronger than that's a scary fucking thing when you wake up and realize something like that. It's seemingly as though this is what these cards is telling me. That's like, this is your husband. You know it. This been your man, rather on and off for 30 years. What the fuck is you telling me? This man didn't even know these people. And from my information, until they was introduced because of me, allegedly. So what the hell is going on here? So when did you, and from the last thing I checked on paper in our relationship, is still this way. This got to trip somebody the fuck out. So is that the real him that have been finagling? Did they kidnap and brainwash this person with these people? Or is it the fake him that's finagling with the people? I said the people. I keep wanting to say the people. You mean to tell me, like, we don't even see these people all the time or nothing like that no more? You mean to tell me you closer than these people that our family unit don't even kick it with like that? And behind the scenes, that's who you closest with, not really me? Wow. Yeah, somebody took this Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody that's got probably some blue eyes or something like this, but somebody else has clear eyes where they can see too. Now these people could have been upgraded, or again, the father. That's why I'm trying to figure this shit out. That, and then after I break that down, then I had to say, well, damn, if they have my dad in the underworld, that means my dad was okay with this too. That means my dad was okay with me staying behind in that the new family. But this is a vision that I had when I was younger. And and that these people are more important than me, right? It's almost like, okay, I'll show you like a childhood thing that I'm thinking about that made me feel weird or something like this, when I knew that this person was a witch and something was weird. There's things that this person did or whatever, but this this girlfriend of this dad, but I just knew that I just knew somebody wanted everything, and I didn't even know what everything was at that time. For me to not get nothing of something, and everything would go to these children, and it's almost like I always would have a vision that my dad was going to pass away around these people, and then they were not going to tell me. You see, it was a vision I had as a teenager, like around the time I was having my first daughter, that they were gonna cover this up for me. Or weeks later, I would call and then they'd be like, "Yeah, he did. He passed away this long time ago," or something like this. We didn't know your number, or something like this, which would be a lie or something like this. Okay, but what I was probably really seeing is somebody was a soul. I said a snow snatcher, a soul snatcher, and that this could have happened a long time ago. They could have sapped the energy right out of this person, you know. And this is why I feel like this is this spell work or something, because whoever these people are that's affected like this, they don't really see nothing wrong. I'm thinking around that time, even my dad started to listen to, because these people don't care about the outer body, it's about the spirit or something like this. These are skin walkers, skin changers, or whatever this is. So I remember back then in the 90s, I want to say 90s, early 2000s or something, is when I noticed my dad stopped listening to R&B music and he started listening to country music. And I just was like, oh, I see where we're going with this. It wasn't really a big deal, but in hindsight, what happened? I'm wondering, can these people call back energy of the past on, or underworld people, and trade energy with them? So because these children's father, like I said, my dad had heart issues, whatever. Their dad passed away from a heart attack. They all three worked at the same place. All three of them worked at the same place. The stepmother, my dad, and her spouse. But the spouse had passed away of a heart attack. So again, this could be the person also, that could be the African or a white African woman, okay, that can see the light of wealth on men or women alike, or something like this. One of these African goddesses or deities, or whatever they want to call it, or princesses or whatever. Um, and that could be what happened here. This could be who this is. This could be a Delia. This could be something. This would be why to take the spouse and the father into the whatever this is, okay, and then leave the daughter that also is the son of God, that is holding something here, or the biggest light. You know, oh, I mistreated this person. She wouldn't, if somebody came and brought, and if this is something to do with an envelope or something that was brought to somebody, that somebody was nosy and they looked into, oh, she'll never share this with us. Let's just do this. You see? And once you get this type of money and go into this kind of caliber, you have choices to open up to you, I'm guessing, where you could clone yourself and just leave this world and just go expand with this expansiveness energy here. But that wasn't supposed to be for these people. So now the nation is in trouble. Really, we're looking at the government, we're looking at this, we're looking at, but it's something else. It's a deeper rooted something here. And this person could be longing for coming to me, but this witch or these witches have this person in a hold or something. This could also make this person hate me, because if this person around these type of people, well, damn, this could be concerning here with all of this strife here. They could be blaming somebody. Some of these women could be, I don't know. I just feel like there's something very sexual about these people. Like, feel like it's something like that. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's gonna have to get, and I kept on saying, "Oh, they're gonna end up with everything." But at that point, I didn't know any, like I had anything, or my dad's been always a hard worker and had his little stuff or whatever, like his, you know, entrepreneurial side, okay, and then his work every day going to work side, but you know, I don't know what else people got going on. I don't know everything about these people, even these parents shit, as what I'm finding out. So I know one time I was about to meet up with him, but something was kept on getting in the way. Something kept on getting in the way. And he was worried about somebody poisoning him at that time. This was like 20, well, this could have been like in the early 90s, 2000s, something like this. And he wanted to talk to me about assets. So, like I said, if this is a cycle or this is something that keeps on happening or reoccurring, maybe this was like a glimpse in time. Maybe the dad could be a time trap. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's something taking me back to these times here. Okay. And I think we was gonna go to the Golden Corral or something to go eat, and I couldn't make it because the kids or tourists was doing something, or it was something frustrating where I'm like, damn, I was supposed to go meet my dad. I don't even never get to do this, and then now I can't even go or something like this. So again, this could be the energy on these people, or these could be entities on these people even since back then. Because what if this person is someone that goes in and out? You understand? And that was probably the last time where the real full dad was there. I don't know. It's some shit like this. And they took this Ace of Pentacles or something like this, and now somebody's gonna have to give it back because these people call false judgment on somebody, and now they have built ties and bonds with people for the past 20 years or something. It seemed like, whether these are unconscious decisions that are going on amongst us and around us. When I was just in the restroom, I was seeing like a Sims bubble. All right, somebody could write anything, or I don't even know if the Sims bubble, I don't know if you can understand what they saying. No, it's the way that they speak on there is like whatever mumbled, but I think the real words come up over their head, but it's kind of like a Sims bubble or something. Yeah, because look, there's the Four of Swords. Again, who knows? My dad and my spouse could be a reincarnated of a Ra or Heru, because at some point in time it was a heavy Heru energy here. So it may not be nothing to take personal, you know what I'm saying? Unless somebody was purposely really putting a stronghold for you not to have something, they was choosing other people. That's not of the wife or not of the family or something, or not of the blood or something. I'm not the one that made it that blood is not thicker than water. I mean, that blood is not thicker than water, you know. But there's a man down here, okay? Or there was a man down at that time. And I feel like it's a very heavy influence on particular women or groups of women or something. I mean, these could be different countries. These people could have been celebrating with Mexico and Africa and Asia, or something like this, Europe or whatever. Well, I feel like the Europa energy sometimes, okay? But and that could be also, I think she is with two bulls or with a bull. Also Hathor in this deck. So I don't know. There's something about this dance. These could be jinns as well. This could be jinn energies here. But this could be when somebody actually, crossed over, or I don't know, something happened here. And somebody took this pentacles, and now they're gonna have to give something back here. You got the three of wisdom. Somebody could have been confused. At this time, they could have even took and changed out my person. to this unpacked energy or something. That's could be where this identity fraud or this all eternal energy. It's some kind of we're not giving these people no props on nothing. We saying I done caught your ass. Something is not right. Like I said, at different times they could have just used these people or this cousin Tiffany or whatever. They could have used these people here. These could be three women that have latched on, maybe even four right here in the past 30 years since me and this person been bound, that played my part in this story instead of me playing my own part all the way around, being totally tapped in. Somebody needed me not to be, or you, or whatever the fuck this is. So yeah, somebody was juggling here. Now this could be a culture or a tradition, but I don't know why. Well, it's also the law. You know what I'm saying? That you can't do shit like this. And then what about the culture and the traditions before that? What the hell is going on? Because this would be insane. This is basically us slowly, or them slowly selling off America or Americans, or selling us out. It's something like this. So this don't have nothing to do with legacy, heraldry, um, um, goodness, what are the words that I'm looking for? Being, integrity or honor or honoring your own daughters and your own wives or the own mother of your children, but honoring something foreign that wouldn't make sense. No man, do you understand what I'm saying? When we take the fact of titles out of it and just talk about assessing it to the land, no right-minded person, you have to figure out what the fuck that is, because no right-minded man, even the energy that I've been given off to my dad. Yeah, maybe he was maybe even, oh, that's what I was gonna say. When I go back to then, when you know he would be working or whatever all the time or something, and then I'm like, oh, dad, can we do something or whatever together? But he was always working or something, and I kind of understood that. But I remember one time he promised to take me bowling. Okay. Right. And it's so funny because nowadays, I think the last time I talked to the play sister, she was saying, "Girl, yeah, we be going bowling the whole family every one day a week or something like this or whatever." Okay, so it's funny that we go back to this, okay, because my dad was telling me, "Oh, I'm going to take you." Yeah, I said, "Can we do something?" "Oh, we're gonna get to do something." And I think I was like 16 years old, and I still wanted to hang out with my dad. And I was like, "Oh, gonna go bowling because bowling is my favorite or whatever." Um, and and then he kind of put it off or whatever. And at that time I was a little bit more, I wasn't estranged, but I was growing up and I was hanging out with other people and spending the night still over at my play sister's house and going back and forth to people's house and stuff like this. And then and then that's when I went back to stay at my grandma's house, and I took the little apartment, the little studio apartment that he built next to her house. And I was living there by myself, and he would just bring me my money every week to pay for my stuff or whatever. And I just was, and that way my aunt and them can look over me because they still lived in my grandma's house. And I kind of could do whatever I want almost. And what was I gonna say? Tony the Tiger. Hmm. Oh, but then when I was there, I would be like, "Oh, dad, whatever. Are you coming on something like this or whatever?" And then I think it was one time he's like, "Oh, I'm just at the mall with what you call it, Sherry and her kids or whatever." Or yeah, me and the kids went, or I'll go over there and be like, "Yeah, oh, your dad, and we went and I'd be like, "What the fuck do you mean?" How many years I've been waiting for we to do something and it never fucking happened. So I don't know. Okay. But this is also giving me where somebody wanted to feel like it was that Jacob Leah energy. But I'm just wondering too, could this be a Christ energy, a Christ complex or something, like somebody could have had an issue with somebody's status or something like this. I'm just saying. There has to be more. How they say, no matter what Leah did, but I'm not seeing my dad as Jacob. And it will be impossible for me to see my Taurus as this, because at one point in time, this person did love me, and I feel like the dad do too. So there has to be people say, well, he no matter what she did, he didn't love her. No, was it love, or was it not giving recognition, or was it not giving her her birthright? Was it? It had to be something else. It had to be something else. It had to be witchcrafts. It had to be witches. It had to be whatever other women were doing, whatever this shit is here. Okay. Yeah, they were doing spell work here to make somebody walk away from someone here. They were whipping up something here, and then acting like, with the poker face, it's in the upright, acting like they wasn't doing something here. Yeah, but they was using some authority that they was never supposed to have over me, especially. That's what they were doing here. Yeah, taking up crafty counsel here, sneaking around, doing stuff, working with other organizations, could be even against this person here. Because at that time, the dad was not worried about. Now we're gonna just set this aside, because I don't even think this person is actually the person that's still here on this earth. I'm just being honest. I don't think he was worried about nobody poisoning him from outside the home. And it just took me through a flashback, because I was feeling like, is somebody poisoning me in my home now? You understand? And it's not even just even in my home. This is like somebody, this is like a secret force of people that move, and they study somebody, figure out which your favorite, because you got your favorite places, you go get something to eat or drink. All they gotta do is have somebody hired at these places. You understand? So if there is a code or protocol where somebody is protecting your home to a certain extent, maybe from strangers or people that's not connected, but maybe it's not protecting your home from people that is of your blood or something like this, or is of a kinship to you. Depends. I don't know what they got going on. But we got the Eight of Swords here. Okay. Somebody is trying to blind somebody from something, or keep somebody in like keep somebody chained or something. Somebody could have did this here. Yeah, they took up this counsel here to do this to somebody, but they don't have the authority. The authority is not theirs. They could have also sent a masculine or feminine energy away with spell work or something like this. But you know what happened to witches and kings? They will behead them. And it's almost also the Queen of Swords is making me think about the Queen of Hearts and Alice in Wonderland, off with their heads. It's just, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm feeling like is for real. This is a masculine energy that want to be what they just wish they never got involved, whatever this is, or something like this. I don't think if somebody was fighting it before, they're not fighting it anymore. It could be something that somebody is saying, or something that's coming back into fruition. God could be waking somebody up, showing them the way, or saying it's okay, or something like this, because somebody been under heavy spell work for a long time here. This could be some type of organizations here. Like we talked about, we've been talking about the KKK, and we've been talking about other organizations or clubs or whatever. This could have something to do with this here. Like it wouldn't be a problem for, you would think that, oh, a black man, because I'm getting Dave Chappelle with, um, when he thought he was the guy or whatever in his Dave Chappelle show, because Taurus used to watch that. But I never really watched it because it was just, I don't know. I couldn't get the humor in it. Okay. Um, I feel like it was genius, but it's not nothing that it's not my type of, it wasn't my type of comedy, no matter how genius it was. Okay. Um, and he thought he was in a KKK or whatever like this. Okay. So I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. It could be something significant about that. And then we remember that, after that Chappelle thing or whatever, and they try to say he was crazy, and then they try to send him to Africa. But I just put on my Facebook, why don't these countries ever want their people back after they make it in America? They don't want them. They want our children, so that they could break them, or something like this, or build off of them, or they may see the value to contain them, but they had to learn this from somebody. They had to learn this some way here. But these people don't have the authority to do this. whatever they did, okay? Like these people were getting juggled. This person that's in this blindfold didn't know that they was getting juggled. It's almost like, or maybe you wasn't. You was always in my heart, and you should never ever say that I love you. I mean, because I'm saying that I don't love you, because I'm saying, girl, I do love you. You will always be in my heart. All right. So that's bringing me back to Rolling Greens with the Pam. So I don't know. We got Pam S with the text messaging here. Again, this could have been somebody who was also like a go between or something here, that's been texting this masculine or something like this, getting back in their good graces again. So this person could get sucked back in. Because remember, we had that man over here with this water thing, this water tentacle hair lady was behind his back, but she looked like a soul sucker in that energy for me. And the person was saying, but I left you these things or something like this because this thing got a hold on me. So this could also be a devil energy. Like this could have been somebody's dad or brother or something that this thing is sucking on their back right now. From that reading yesterday. This thing could be sucking on this man's back, this Wata or this mommy Wata energy or whatever the fuck that was. All right. And but I feel like there's something about a storehouse or somebody's gonna they could have been wanting to get me or you kidnap me and put them in their meat market or their sex trafficking um villa, or I don't know why I just said villa. Somebody has a sex trafficking something and they want me or you or somebody that's connected to me, because I keep getting that I need you, but somebody wants you to think that this is your person that wants you back, but this is a luring energy. There's a spirit on somebody that's trying to lure you through a man. This could be a skinwalker that has a hold of this man. I feel like they do some kind of strangulate, they do something, and then these things jump into these people's body. They could live there for a minute. He's like a new age zombie. This ain't the zombie that we've been looking at on the fucking zombie things, movies. And it's real. Whatever this is. So now we're seeing a story here kind of being told, but somebody saying you're stupid for doing it that way or something. But how do you, if somebody blacked you out from everything that you should know, how do you know what's the right way to go? I mean, as long as I'm not just sitting here not trying to figure it out. So again, like I said, people be saying something about somebody working or lazy or something, and some of us are conduits of energy that are doing more work to change this world to a better place than these people that's doing all this surface level work, that stay busy all the time and keep their children busy all the time. These busybodies, some of us are, those are, could be just be consumers or producers of stuff, empty vessels. Some of us are, our actual energy is being drained just by being here. And it can be very hard to balance it because you want to be up on your feet doing something, communicating, going here and there, talking to people or whatever, or getting some shit done. It seemed like that's the only the right thing to do, but it's being proven that God is doing something else and moving mountains right from where you stand. Like something is, there's like some kind of debris or something being cleared out of the way, but it's on another level here, because that's where you got to start. You could change anything about your outside surface. If you don't change your inside first, it's a done deal. You're gonna ruin. It's gonna if the inside of you is corrupt, it's gonna start corrupting everything in you, around you, everything you touch, everything you building is not on a solid foundation. It's not. If you're doing snake shit, and if anybody, any two witnesses can confirm that somebody was plotting. We ain't even talking about no other bullshit. Like I told you, people got skeletons in their closet. There ain't nobody fucking perfect. I got them, you got them, whatever. But anybody that you know is somebody thinks that somebody is being genuine with you. It doesn't matter at what time you feel like somebody was not. What we're talking about is stealing something. My spouse can never fucking say I stole nothing from him. You understand? We're talking about these particular things here. You know, somebody will be quick to run and say, girl, I seen your man car down there at Sheila house or something like this. or something like this. It's always about those kind of messy things that people. But if it could be 30 people in the family that know that your man came to them with paperwork saying that you a millionaire or a billionaire, and he don't know what to do with this information, and y'all could get together and keep this away from this person or this child or whatever, and then had the nerve to keep them in some type of sense of poverty or something, even if it's a mindset, even, right? It could be some knowledge that could change this child's life or something. um and you didn't say nothing, and now you could know that this person want to kill this woman, and you and a whole bunch of people know this, and ain't nobody did nothing about it or gonna do nothing about it. And that's why y'all, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between God's children and these people. Or you have the nerve to walk around with that information and you ain't get it directly. I ain't talking about using no subliminals or nothing. You didn't get that shit directly to somebody that, and you know these motherfuckers don't have the authority. But there's something pleasing here that this person does or something like this that is something stupid, you know, or lustful or something where you're not even gonna, because of this, whatever this is. Mm-hmm. I feel like we spending too much time on this pile, but this is very significant here. This is about stories that's been written some kind of way, or the untold version, okay? Because everybody else that had something to do with this conglomerate, they're gonna have a different way of viewing this than a person that shouldn't even have no information about it. Only reason why I would know something about this is God. That's why I could hear every day, all day, what people are saying. I might even comment on or something like this. But I wait for that. I wait for that God something energy to answer something for me. We could not even debate, because I ain't about to debate nobody. We could just analyze it or whatever. But you know, so that's why I say a high priestess, they don't deliberate, or they don't reveal everything that they know, because a high priestess, there's still some level of hidden something here. But God's, that's why I said God ain't hiding shit from nobody. What you mean? You mean God got a real plan for real? He might let a fool think that they plan is going to outweigh what his plan is, but it's not. You might even have to suffer as a child of God while this is going on. You may not understand why. Well, damn, God, why you got to go on this long? It's getting this deep. Oh, I think we should do something about it. We should do something about it right now, don't we? I don't know about this. God, is you still there? Shit, hold on. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, you sure we still good? But at the end of the day, you know, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking, well, shit, the way I feel like I rock with God is like, hold on, man. All this for what? Like, I'm okay, well, shit, because I guess I don't even want to be on this motherfucker no more then. If this is what this is. I ain't saying I didn't want to be alive. I said, or I didn't want to be here. I mean, I want to be on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in this. Is there another dimension? Okay. Mm-hmm. Now this would be you depending on man though. If you think something that we saying here today is gonna stop something eventually from coming to you, you depend too much on man. And somebody say, yeah, fool, ain't no such thing as God. That's why we taking everything from your dumb ass. Stay in that mindset if you want to. Okay, well, let's just see. Let's see what these legal issues. Excuse me. I mean, these people could have went and just empty out the domes of all these people. Or again, it's a movie and I cannot remember what it's called, but I think it was like in a a Latin place or something like this. And I think it was like a coming of Jesus or something like this, something where these people would just stop wherever they were and their eyes would roll back in their head or whatever. And they was all connected to some kind of thing. And I do not know what the name of this movie is. I cannot find it. It was about 5 years ago or something when I think it came out and I wanted to watch it. But it was like some kind of phenomenon or something that was going on, and these people, they would just, it looked, the preview looked like they would just stop there, and I don't know if their eyes turned white or they just rolled up behind their head, and they were getting plugged into some type of source energy or something. I can't remember. I think that that's what the commercial or whatever the interview, the thing was. Let's see what these legal matters are. Because I feel like whoever this is, they feel like the victory already been won by something. And I'm the person that show up late. This is when somebody would probably be happy that you showed up late to them parties. People that was they really held resentment about you being late to stuff. You know, and so they try to make you late to the party or tardy to the party. But this might be a good time when you actually was or something like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like these people, and something's telling me that they don't have no, okay, so we were supposed to go to legal matters, but something's telling me these people don't have the power and authority because they're not American. They're not these people, or they can't control this lion. Nobody can sway. They have these recycled witches. For me, I feel like it could be a Morrison energy, for my dad and my uncles or something back in the day or something like this. But, um, I feel like somebody liked somebody at one point in time, but now since I'm calling out their children or something like this, or what seemed to be somebody don't like this or something, a witch or something, but um, it's like nah, God could have did something different because these men can't resist these women. These women are irresistible, but I can resist them, or it's something like this, or I don't want no cat like that. I don't want no cat every day. Even if I was to go that way, I don't want that every. I wouldn't want that. I like men. I just do. I don't know. Somebody could fool me or something. I don't know, but I know what I like. So um yeah. I mean, I don't know what it's like to be like, even though I've been sexual throughout my life, I don't know what it's like to be uh freely sexual. Like I would have these visions or something in my head, like is, and I would talk to tourists about this stuff like this, and like it's just like a big old like bed or something like this, and there's a whole bunch of people. There's blindfolds or something, or there's just a whole bunch of people doing something very crazy and exotic or something, and I'll be like, oh my god, like I probably would be scared or something like this, but I wonder what that, I mean, I wonder, does that make it, just to know what it does to the brain? What does it make somebody lose control or something like this? Like these probably like in my late 20s or something like this. This is when I was really just like, what else is there out there? Because this shit is just, not to say that somebody's sex is bad, but it's just I'm over this. It's bland. So I can see how people that been here on this planet for a long time, or people that may be different, or people may been with a lot of people or something, how they may crave something different. But I don't know about, you know and then, but I feel like this why these groups choose people with a fetish or something, because they done ran through something so much or whatever, that what can I do that's going to really excite me? It's like somebody that pokes themselves with something, in their arm or something, uh at first, like a child that's trying to cope with something. They'll start like picking at themselves or something, and then it goes from picking to cutting, and then it goes from cutting to, what I'm saying. It's something about this rush or something here, and then it comes a addiction or a fetish or something like this. Okay, but I feel like I've never been able to be like free. Like I've never been able to really be, I don't know, something, and maybe that makes me different or something. Not better, okay, but different here. This could also be the reason why somebody doesn't want to do something, because then we hear Inanna was inexperienced with sex. All right. But like I said, there could be a father or a spouse father or somebody that feels some kind of way that doesn't want to. That could be who's sending that energy after I'm gone. Somebody doesn't want, maybe they've experienced this or they've been embraced by whatever this is, this cultural something, but they don't want you. But somebody don't, I don't know, somebody don't realize they holding up the planet or the universe or God's work or something by trying to stop somebody from at least having a person that's like them to be supportive with them and them to experience that just with that one person. Maybe they don't have to go out with this, whatever this shit is, but okay, this orgy energy or something like this. But maybe somebody is just, it's the one person or something like this. Okay. And I don't know why I'm even seeing like a there was at one point in time a heavy energy of a king of wands and a queen of wands where people would probably try to reject them and say, oh, you do this because they put a magnifying glass on these people during a certain type of behavior. But then but these people behind the scenes was doing crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, with crazy things and doing strange things that would be illegal or frowned down upon, and you didn't do that. It may be, oh, this person, well, dang, you had how many people you was with? You know, but that's all they can say about you. But on this side, these people was doing all kind of shit. It's a cesspool of what the fuck? Okay? But they didn't publicize that. They didn't put that out to the public. This is sacred or hidden to them, right? So compared to, and when they say, oh, compared to, I think it's there's part in the Bible say, compared to your sisters, you're the worst. But I feel like somebody could be trying to use somebody being a healer and being involved with people in healing or something like this through touch or other things. Um, you know, somebody could be using that as a means to say that that is something when that's mocking some type of work here, something that's natural or something like this. I don't know. And it's hiding the things that are abnormal. And the people that do the abnormal things are mocking and judging the person that did the thing that's most normal, you know, allegedly, depending on what the fuck you think normal is. That's why it's just, we could just keep talking about this shit all day. But the point is, these people don't have no room to judge nobody, especially Yeshua or the Christ energy on the day of judgment, when it's like, no, the vengeance is mine. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. You already had your time to judge me or pick at me or watch me when I didn't know you was looking at me or something. You're not supposed to be doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You trying to belittle God's child or something like this, and that's a problem here. All right, somebody was sad because they felt like they lost some cups or something like this here. This could be somebody that was sad because they lost their first family. Like some of these people could be on their fourth family. Some of these people could be on their fourth family. And you couldn't even imagine this person being with another woman or another family other than you. That would be heartbreaking. Even if it was a clone. That would be heartbreaking to know that we built this together, and then I'm sitting here. If I walked up to a house and I looked in the mirror in the window and I seen my person or somebody that looked identical to him with another bitch and they're holding holding some children that look like him and shit, I would be like, what the? This is crazy. Let alone that I didn't know nothing about this and we could have been cool, but these bitches is this my country and they're using this fake authority to strike me. Oh no. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Like this is my shit. You doing what to do what? And I'm telling somebody want to sit your ass down. Somebody they could have did this to a brother or a father or something like this. Somebody is warning you. Somebody is possessive here. I also get okay. Yeah, now that we done broke that part of the case, go on here and bring him here. Put him up. Get him cleansed. Get him ready. Mm. We got this 2 children in the 6 of Cups energy here in the reverse, okay? Yeah, matter of fact, go ahead and get me set up. Get me ready. Get me bodied. What is it? Get me bodied. A little sweat ain't never hurt nobody. Okay, we got this situation right here, this childhood, something, this shit is in reverse, okay? But I feel like all this person is the same person because this person never really wanted to share nobody anyway. Okay? Because I'm looking, I'm like, what? No, you're not. Is you? I'm seeing like Caesar, and I'm like, no. How? Okay? How? But there's no tower when it comes to this situation here. Okay? So it's in reverse, but there's no tower. I don't know exactly what that means. Okay? Maybe this means that somebody want to try to come back or something like this because the divorce and the criminal. But I don't want nobody coming back to me that don't want to be, that thought it was a good idea the other day to be over there with that bitch or something like this. Oh, no, 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 no. There's no choice. Yeah, we got the star here. There's no choice. And this is the thing that they're doing by taking away America's rights. Okay, when it comes to the Constitution or whatnot. These are people that's trying to take away America's rights to know what's going on in her own. That's an act of, yeah, you damn right. That's an act of war. It's also a confirmation of a loss on somebody else's part. Once that's found out, is what I'm hearing. Unless this person is just scared. Divorce. Somebody might just be trying to get your attention by trying to put that energy out here or something like this. Somebody could be just trying to get your attention to wake you up, to shake you or something like this. But it's just like, hmm. It says criminal paternity. A traffic ticket. This could be also driving or vehicles or something like this. I feel like somebody, it's just some shit here, man. But this shows you that somebody was tempted, somebody, maybe not tempted, but somebody there's a connection, a strong bond between two people that all this shit have to be going on. And it seemed like the two people may not be the ones that want this. It's these witches that got to be beheaded or their tongues cut. In 2023, that means you don't get to get on YouTube with your lying ass. Beheaded me, you don't get to be in the higher up places or in the highways. We either gonna tear the motherfuckers down or you got to clean your shit up, clean up your streets. Don't be trying to give people a ticket because they calling these people out. Go in and check what these people is doing. And I guarantee you, whoever the fuck I put on that list, you may not. This could be somebody that worked for your company that say like she would never do that or something like this or whatever, or just take it back because you lied or what. No, the fuck I'm not. No, see, I can see a part of these women's souls that you can't. That's why I'm who I am, and that's why you are who you are. That's why you got your gifts, and that's why you able to show me a lot of shit or step up to the plate and maybe, give me some kind of something. And that's why I'm telling you what the fuck I said. Mm-hmm. Now, if you don't want to listen to me, I'm not about to let another man fuck up the whole country and try to blame it on the female or something because you can't keep yourself together because you can't keep away from these witches or something. I will cut. Ain't nothing for me to cut a bitch off. Just tell you that right now. That's probably why I said whatever this is happened differently this time. Hold on one second.